Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to day 9 in the Defemember collaboration, and the prompts for today are collage, fodder / junk mail. So I've been in my stash because I've made a lot of collage fodder before, previously, that I've got in my stash. These are just, some of them are gel prints, some of them are just painty papers, so I don't think there's any point me actually making any more sort of backgrounds, if you like, because I've got that many here. Gel prints on tissue paper, I've got lots here, so there doesn't seem any point in me making any more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this, I'm going to add to it using some stencils and some stamps and different things. And then for the junk mail, I've got this, it's a bit ripped, this envelope. I've coffee dyed it last night and I'm just going to embellish this envelope with the collage fodder. So to start off with, I'm going to pick a bit out that I think I might use on the envelope. Now I'm going to put it in my journal, so I'm going to go brown and green. So let's just get, that one I've already, if you can see, that one's ready to go. It's got stamping, it's got stenciling. I was a bit, going back a few months ago when I heard the word collage fodder, I didn't really know what it was, so I had a little look on YouTube and that, and my understanding is that it's just sort of, how can I put it, papers that you can use for collage, in your projects, just letting loose with your art onto paper, stamping, stenciling, paints, sprays, whatever, just creating backgrounds that you can use to collage with. That is my understanding of it. Let me know if I'm wrong, I'm no expert, but that's how after watching a couple of videos, that's how I sort of looked at it. Yeah, so like I said, I had to go at making some. It'd take me far too long to sit and embellish all this, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pick out colours that, we got a book page there, I don't really like that. Let's have a look what's on that other book page. We could perhaps add to that. Yeah, I went through a phase of just getting my paints and different things out and just playing. I'd add to that. I think I've got enough here to collage an envelope with. That one underneath. I've got a lot more to the other side of me, but I thought there's no point me getting too much out. Right, let me just put these over to one side. I can put them away after. I love just getting me paints out and everything, just making a mess, just playing with different things. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that over. I'm just going to make a pocket. So what I can do is, I want the window in, but do I want it at the top or the bottom? Yeah, I want it at the bottom. So I'm going to try and just cut a little bit off. Or shall we have it at the top? No, we'll have it at the bottom. So I'll stitch that bottom bit closed. So what I'll do is I'll just collage onto this envelope, so I won't need all this stuff. I was going to get more junk mail out, leaflets and things like that, but I just thought for time I'll just do one today on camera. So let's have a look then what we can add to it. Don't think I'm going to use that book page. I'd like to use some of this because I can tear that. Let's just work on these two. Put them over there for a minute, and like I said, I'm just going to sort of add a bit more to it. I've got a white Posca pen here, and you can just just add markings to it. It doesn't have to be anything fantastic, just add some white, and then you just get snippets of it when you're collaging, to tear up. So when you're sort of ripping your papers, you'll just get little snippets. This is a Posca pen, it's like a paint pen. And you can just do whatever you want to, just doodle on there, write on there, just whatever you want. I just thought white would be nice on this background. Right, I think I'm gonna Right, I think I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to grab my heat gun. I'm just going to dry off that paint. Okay, and that's it. Just really, this original background I did on my gel plate with metallic paints and stencils. I love getting my gel plate out, but like I said, I've got all that stuff there. It seemed a bit daft getting it out and doing more backgrounds when I've already got some that I can embellish. This one I just did on some tracing paper. It's a gel print, I think, again, and as you can see, it's a bit boring. It's just plain green. So I've got some paints at the side of me here. I've got some white. I've just got a paper plate. Let's grab some stencils. In fact, let's use some of this. I've got my mark making box out again. I've showed you this before. This is just all bits of household rubbish that I recycle, use it for mark making with. And I don't know where this has come from. It's just like a silver netted kind of thing. I'm just going to trim it because it's a bit sharp. Okay. Now then, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and embellish this a little bit. I have got just a little stenciling brush. I'm just going to put my, and just make some marks in the background. Bit boring, isn't it? Just green. That's okay. Right, I need something to put all this on now. What can I put it on? Let's just get a piece of scrap paper. Just put it all in front of me. Let's move that background. Right, what else do I want to use? Let's have some of this. I think I need some more paint. This, I have no idea where I've bought this from or what I've bought it for. I couldn't tell you. And it just puts lines. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, look, let's have some circles or something. I've got a lid here. I'm putting a lot on so that when you rip it, you know, you'll get a little snippet of it. Right, I'm going to come in with some gold paint. I've got some gold paint. Let's just put something else on. I'm using metallic paints, just my favourites. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got some smaller, yeah, we've got a smaller circle, so we'll do a gold. Just, yeah, these are just lids off bottles, and there's just all sorts in that little box. Bits of kids crafting things that I've picked up from charity shops, and it just, can you see just the difference? It just makes a difference, doesn't it, than that boring green background. Put that there. What else have we got? Like this comb. Remember you used to use these when you had permed hair, so I'm going to see if I can put, yeah, and it just makes marks. Anything that you can make marks on your paper with is good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry that off. Okay, so I think that's dry. So yeah, it just brings that paper to life a little bit instead of just the green background. And what was the other one I got out? I won't need to do loads because this one, I think I like this as it is. I'm going to leave that one. I think I might add some black around here. Where's my black pen? I've just got a Sharpie actually somewhere, and I think just as a little bit of black around the outsides. It's still not dry properly, this. I'll have to go back in and dry it before I try and turn it. Yeah, and just put some marks on in black. Yeah, I've ruined that now probably. Yeah, I'll have to just put my heat gun on and just dry it off a bit more. Okay, we'll leave it for a bit. It should dry off, hopefully. I'm just putting it on my shelf at the side of me. Let's have a look what else I might want. Don't know whether to keep that one because it's not really. I think I'll do something on this bit because I'd like a bit of that and something on there. Let's have a look at some stencils. These are just stencils I've got out just on my desk just to work with this journal with. Let's have that one, the leaf one. Okay, so let's start with this one and let's do what colour paint? I think I want black, but I don't think I got black out, so I think what I might do is just use my black spray or my brown spray. Vintage Photo Distress Stain. Yeah, and I'm going to turn it over. Okay, I've put a bit more gold paint down and I'm going to use one of these rollers. I'm just going to, I could do with, yeah, that's better. A little bit of white and a little bit of gold. And then we can just dry that off and make some marks on top. I've got some green. I'm going to put a bit of green down. And let's get something else that we can make some marks with. What else have we got in here? Like I said, there's all sorts of rubbish in here. What have we got down the bottom? What's this? It's just a lid off something. Just going to... yeah, we'll clean that off. And what I'm going to do, guys, before I make a mess everywhere, I'm just going to dry off that green paint. It won't take me a second. So I'm going to come in with this stencil which has got like flowers and leaves on, and I'm just going to stencil over with my black ink. Oh, I've got green paint on the end of there. Just so we get snippets of colour. A little bit up here. So I'm just going to work with these because I won't need any more than that. So we've just got them to work with the envelope with. So let's just put them to one side. Let's get my envelope. I need to just put some glue along the bottom and then I'll stitch around it. I don't know whether I want to put it. Yeah. I have to make something to go in the envelope. Right, so all I'm going to do is use my fodder to collage with. So let's start with a piece of this. Hopefully we'll have enough to cover the envelope with. I'm only going to do one side because it'll be glued down. Right, let's start down here. And you could go on and on and on, you know, messing with the, you could embellish in your fodder. I've got ink on my arms, I've lent in it. Right, I'm just going to leave it hanging and I'll trim it all off at the end. Right, let's have another little piece of this. I don't want that straight edge, so just get rid of that. Yeah, it's great fun getting out your paints, and they don't have to be expensive paints, they don't have to be expensive materials, and like you've seen in that box there, just household stuff. Just go around the kitchen and your bedroom and just see if you can find bits and pieces that you can use to mark mate with. They don't have to be expensive things that you're using at all. Right, I'm just going to cut that bit because I don't want that white bit. yeah, just have a look around. I'm sure you'll find some things that you can use. Some of this is still a little bit damp, to be honest. That's still that white at the bottom. Probably be better with a glue stick, to be honest, than this, but this is just easier. I don't really do glue sticks very well. I always get myself in a mess with glue sticks. I'm going to stitch all around it. I'm leaving it hanging over the edge because we can trim it once we've finished with it. Yeah, it's still not dry properly, this, but we'll have to just make do. I'm going to put some glue down there and put that on there like that. Let's have some of this. And these are all the colours in my journal. That's why I picked these out to use. It looks a hot mess, doesn't it, at the moment? Hopefully it'll look better when we've tidied it up. Can't believe we're up to, what did I say, is it day 9 today? Can't believe it, how quickly the time's flying by. Christmas Eve before we know it. Right, let's have some of this. Yeah, I should have gone with glue stick really, but we don't get along very well, me and glue sticks, to be honest. I prefer a glue. Let's have a little bit of that down here. Oh, sorry guys, hope you can't hear that noise, or I hope it's not going to last for ages. Somebody's obviously doing something in the garden. If it carries on, I'll pause the video and come back to it. Hopefully it won't go on for ages. Right, let's have a little bit of this down the side. It's always the case, isn't it? It's quiet all morning, and the minute you go to do something. Right, I'll put this piece of paper on, guys, and then what I'll do is I will pause the camera and I'll come back when they've finished. I'm back, guys. It's a good job I stopped the camera because they were there for about an hour, whatever they were doing. It was really noisy. So all as I've done off camera is I have added some white splatters to the envelope and I've stitched around the outside. I've just trimmed it off, left my threads hanging, and then added some splatters. So I thought what I'd do is just make a little tag to go in here. Just then, that's a piece of ephemera done as well. And I think I'm going to just see if there's any of the fodder big enough to just cover that page with. Let's just have a look. Just to make I don't want tissue to cover it with. Don't think I want to use them. That's more vintage. What about that one? Let's do some stenciling or something on this background, or should we use this background here? Yeah, I think I'll use this one because I think it'll go better. We've already used the fodder and we've already used the junk mail, so I just thought I'd make this little tag just to go in it whilst I've still got a bit of time left. Right, which way do we want? It's very thick, that. Let's just stick it on that way. I can just cut the white off. Yeah, we've used the junk mail and we've used the fodder, so while there was a little bit of time left, so I'll just make a little tag to go inside there. Just cut that bit off the bottom. Right, let's just get rid of that. I will stitch around this. I've not glued it down very well. Like I said, I'm going to stitch around it. Do I want to round my corners? They look quite harsh, don't they? Let me just get me corner around her. Which one do we want? The number 10, that one. Oops, not done that one. Right, I'm going to put an eyelet in here. We'll have that as the top, I think. That one. I'll just grab my eyelets. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, but they were noisy. Very noisy. I'll put a gold one in there. And then let's just close it. There we go. Right, I think we're just going to put some twine in here because twine goes nicely with the theme of the journal. I'm going to double it up. In fact, I'm going to triple it up if I can get it through the eyelet. Just make it nice and thick. Start again. Right, take 2. There we go. Right, the back's okay for journaling on. We can leave that. So I'm just going to put something on the front of here. Let's just have a look, make sure it'll fit in. I accidentally forgot when I was drying the white splatters, I touched the little bit of the, you know, the window on the envelope, yeah, which was very silly of me. And now I can't get in there. Let's see if that'll go in now. Oh, there we go, it'll go in now. So let's just pull right down the bottom. Yeah, I was silly. I turned my head for a second and forgot that there was a window in the envelope. Silly me. Right, let's put something on here. Where's the fussy cut? Have we got something nice and big we can put on there? Might be a chance to use one of these lovely things from the kit. I don't know where all my images, the big images, have gone. Oh, I don't want a tree. Oh, they're all little fussy cuts. What's that mushroom? No, right, where's the other bits and pieces gone? What have we got here? I found my words as well, so we can use them. We could put that big mushroom on. Don't think I want one of these flowers today. And I don't think I want a leaf. That mushroom. What other big ones have we got? Oh, that mushroom. Or that mushroom. That one with a little bit of red. Let's use that one. I don't think I'm going to put anything underneath it. I think I'm just going to put the mushroom on. I'm just going to ink over it a little bit. I'm not going to put any collage underneath it or anything. I'm just going to, because I don't want it so dimensional for getting it in and out the pocket. Okay, let's stick you down. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to look in these little words and put something on there. Put some, these are like little quotes. And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Look deep into nature and you will understand everything. Albert Einstein. I like that one. Forget not that our earth delights to feel your bare feet and the wings. No, I don't really like that one. What else have we got? These were kits that I've bought. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. The smaller the creature, the bolder its spirit. Right, now I'm going to have that one. Look deep into nature and you will understand everything. By Albert Einstein. Let's just ink around it a little bit. Oh, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do here on my desk, guys. I've got stuff everywhere, all them mark making things. I'll have to go and take them and wash them all. Never mind, it won't take me long to do that. And I think, as always, I'm going to gild with some gold gilding polish. Where have you put it, Alison? I'm just going to go around the edge. Let's just put the lid on that glue and then it doesn't all dry up. Okay then, so I'm done. So where's my envelope pockets? What we've made out of the fodder. Put my envelope. Oh, that's annoying me now, that little bit there. There we go. There's today's number. What was we? Are we on 9, guys? I can't remember now. Number 9, collage, fodder and junk mail. So there's our envelope. I'll zoom in a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed watching, guys, and as always, thank you and take care, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. Bye for now.